Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep, the makers of premium bedding and mattresses that are customized to fit your needs and delivered right to your doorstep. We've had our Helix Sleep mattress now for a little over a year and we're getting great sleep. Our backs feel supported and it is so nice to have, especially if you compare it with our old mattress, which we inherited, and while it was good to us, it definitely needed to be replaced. At this point, my entire family sleeps on Helix Sleep mattresses and we're getting terrific sleep. And what I like most about, besides getting great sleep, is the fact that your mattress will arrive rolled up in a cardboard box, and it was really great to maneuver up a narrow set of stairs, and I was able to install the mattress myself. You can do what I did and take the Helix Sleep quiz to find which mattress matches with your needs. I happen to be a side sleeper. I like a firmer style mattress and I share my bed with my husband. The sleep quiz will take both of our needs into account and come up with a compromise, and we match with the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe. At this point, my entire family has the Helix Sleep mattresses and they are getting great sleep, including my kids. They really enjoy sleeping in full grown-up size beds. So your mattress comes with a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. There are also financing options and flexible payment plans. So it's super easy to order your Helix Sleep mattress online, but some of you might be a little bit nervous doing so, but Helix Sleep's 100-night sleep trial allows you to test out your mattress, and if you're not happy with it, they will come and pick it up and give you a full refund. So if you'd like to start getting great sleep, click the link down below to see how you can receive up to $200 off your Helix Sleep mattress and 2 free pillows. Big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to make better videos for all of you. So today I'm going to be making a hyper-regional sandwich that Rogen0 requested. Thank you so much. Follow me on social media so you can get in touch with me because I so love hearing from all you beautiful lovelies. But this sandwich I had never heard of before, and it's called the Gerber sandwich, and it hails from St. Louis, Missouri, and it is an open-face sandwich that has ham and cheese, which sounds pretty ordinary, but it is not ordinary because of the cheese. It uses this cheese, well, this cheese inside this box. It uses Provel cheese, and I have a big block of it from my St. Louis style pizza. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it down below. And that pizza uses Provel cheese, and I've got a lot of it, so I want to try making the Gerber sandwich. Plus, Rogen0 requested this, so I said this is perfect. The stars have aligned. So here is the cheese inside this box. Now this cheese is highly processed. Some say it's a mixture in terms of flavor of mozzarella, Swiss, and provolone. I would say that it's a little bit more like American cheese in terms of its kind of plasticky mouthfeel, but it has more flavor in my opinion than American cheese. We're also going to need some bread, so I've got a baguette here, and I picked up some of this while I was at the supermarket. I have not seen this in so many years. We had a jar of this in my refrigerator for the longest time growing up, and I was kind of surprised to see it in the grocery store in some respects, but it's Lowry's garlic spread. And I've got some Philly sliced ham. According to legend, this sandwich was invented in 1973 at Ruma's Deli by a customer named Dick Gerber, who requested this sandwich made this particular way. So that's why it has the name Gerber sandwich. Oh my gosh, this looks different than I remember. I remember it having little flecks of dried parsley in it. Wow, it looks kind of like ghee. First ingredient is soybean oil though. So it's gonna be more like margarine. So I'm using a healthy amount of that on here. By healthy, it looks like maybe a teaspoon altogether. Spreading it like I would margarine on a tray. And now I'm going to toast this just so it gets a little bit crispy. While the toast is toasting, let's cut some cheese. Looks like white American cheese. Doesn't quite taste like white American cheese, although it does smell like it. This sandwich was also voted as the best use of the worst cheese. That statement alone was enough for me to try this sandwich. Just using a sharp knife to shave off slices of cheese. So since I have a piece of it, let's give it a taste. And it is very much reminiscent of American cheese, but it's a little bit more tangy. And the mouthfeel is similar, but a little bit firmer, not quite as plasticky as a Kraft single. So I didn't toast this all the way. I just wanted enough toastiness to get the edges toasted and the buttery substance to get melted. Now we're going to add some sliced ham right on there. Looking beautiful already. Now the cheese. Doink. Okay, so back into the oven and broil this until the cheese is nice and melty. Super easy, right? Oh, wow. Here it is, the Gerber sandwich. Look at that. Melty, melty, melty plastic Provel cheese. To hit it with a little bit of paprika. Look at that. Yummy, 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 yo. Alrighty, my lovelies, this looks incredible. Look at that. Hot, open-faced sandwich, oozy cheese. Smells fantastic too. Garlicky, smoky from the ham, cheesy. Alrighty, let's give my first taste of the Gerber sandwich. Here we go. Itadakimasu. It's great. That crunch, oh my goodness. I was a little concerned that I was going to melt and burn the top of my mouth because of that molten cheese, but I didn't. It's good to let this sandwich cool a couple minutes before you bite into it. It still retains a lot of heat, but look at that bite. You see that plastic cheese, you see a layer of ham, and you've got that garlic bread underneath. The garlic spread adds a ton of flavor. And when I describe the flavor of the garlic bread, it tastes very concentrated, and that's thanks to all of that granulated garlic powder that's in that spread. You don't have to use that spread. You could use margarine or butter and then sprinkle a good amount of garlic powder on top, a little pinch of salt. Although you might not need the salt. The cheese and the ham are plenty salty already, but that initial baking with the garlic bread spread gives the bread a nice crispness, a nice base for the ham, which is smoky, warm, lovely, and then the melted Provel cheese on top. That kind of signature crunch and Provel cheese makes it very much St. Louis to me. Although I do have to confess, I've never been to St. Louis before, but this is my first taste of a Gerber sandwich, and I like it. I think this would go great with a side of chips or a side salad, or be really great for a party if you made like giant garlic bread versions of these and cut these into little bits and then served them at a party. Perfect finger food. One thing I do have to say about Provel cheese is that, like American cheese, it sticks to the back of my teeth and a bit to the roof of my mouth. And that's kind of annoying. I have to use my tongue to kind of like peel it off. Alrighty, my lovelies, there you have it. There is the hyper-regional Gerber sandwich from St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade to see how you can receive up to $200 off your Helix Sleep mattress and 2 free pillows. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Now the quest is to find a fizzy water.